Don't put that in the video.
I think most of our off-air conversation is you saying, "Now, don't put that up."
Oh, time for this.
Ocean Drive, filmed with Eclipse Dine-In Cinemas Bundoran. Now serving pizza, hot dogs, ice cream, and more to your seat. Find out more at
Well, it's time to welcome our man at the movies. I'm about to tell you, have you gone absolutely mad? Scary Movie 6. Did they not get enough with the first, second, third, or fifth?
Clearly not.
God.
It's so good they named it six times. Look, I suppose if the horror movies they're parroting can go up to like 13 and stuff like that,
Yeah.
why wouldn't they do it? Now, it has been a break. Now, Shamey, at the start of this, I have to call it, this is one of the oddest weeks we've ever done this. There's so many different movies, either that they're not Seamie and Collie movies or they're just very different experiences all. But this has been one of the most talked about movies, I'd say, all year. Since the posters came up, the amount of people that have come in and said, it's
When's
when
this on?
Scary Movie coming out? And nobody, everyone ignores the six. They just go, when Scary Movie coming out?
Yeah.
And here's the thing. Normally at this point, anybody who's used to the format of this show would normally go, Collie's now going to say, and here's the clip. There is no clip. Why is there no clip, Seamus?
Because I went through all the clips and there is no clip we can legally play on the radio.
Absolutely not. Not
That
even if we were.
guarantees a full cinema now, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think so. But that is the audience. And that's what they're going for. That's what the first ones were going for. They're parodies of Scream, of The Exorcist, every horror movie you can mention. And horror movies is still so popular. Now, they've loaded the new ones like Weapons and so on. And like we talked about Backrooms last week, it's been one of the biggest movies of the year. It cost less than $10 million to make. It has already made over $140 million, which is just incredible money.
This is
And
that,
that's
that just
the
all
first,
appeared on YouTube, isn't that?
yeah,
That's the one you were telling me,
the
background, yeah.
first week. So people go and see horror movies. People love this. People just want to go and laugh at rude jokes, and there are so many rude jokes. I have watched 45 minutes of scary movies. A scary movie. It's not for me, but that's fine. But I know 14-year-old Collie. Now it's a 16-year-old 16's movie, but 40-year-old Collie would have thought this is the funniest thing in the world. And what it is by the time the first one came out, I was already in my mid 20s or whatever. But there's loads of people who are 12 and watch this on DVD who are now in their 30s and 40s cannot wait for this because that's their favorite. In the same way you and I talked about Airplane and Naked Gun, other
Yeah.
people it was Cheech and Chong and stuff like that. That's this what this is for them. It's going to be rude. It's going to have loads of really offensive jokes. That will offend me. I don't care.
I have to say, all the clips were really fun.
Yeah, they're funny. Like
Fun.
it's funny,
Oh,
and
yeah.
all they're trying to do is, let's say what everyone thinks when they're in the pub with their mates, but they wouldn't
Yeah,
say
yeah.
out loud. That's what it is. It'll be silly and fun, and lots of fart and rude jokes, and more power to it. And it's going to pack the cinemas this weekend. It's going to be absolutely packed.
Oh, yeah.
And
You're
I
looking
think
forward
here's
to a
the thing.
nice rainy weekend, yours. Of course, it'll
Yeah,
be in the cinema. There's nowhere else to
yeah,
be.
and it is that thing. The people who want to see this already they know want to go and see it, and the people who know they don't want to see it know they don't want to see it. And
Okay.
sometimes that's the way it should be.
Scary Movie 6, folks, if you want to head along to that. Now, we kind of touched on this last week. Masters of the Universe. He-Man and the Master of the Universe is
Yeah,
back.
and I was thinking when I was watching this, I was a little old when the first TV series came out, right? And I'm probably a little old for this now, to be fair. However, that is not the point. And when you put up the message last night of the movies we're reviewing, somebody put a comment up, and you correct me if I'm wrong. It said something like, "I still have the original VHS of the movie."
Explain what a VHS is to
Yeah,
people.
yeah, a videotape. Ask your parents.
Yeah.
Uh, of the original movie. Great movie. Now, here's the thing. I say this with love to our contributor. It's not the 87 one isn't a great movie. This one's much better. But if you saw it when you were 9 or 6, it is a great movie. And if you go and see this version of Masters of the Universe when you're 9 or 10 or 11, you're going to think, my God, why don't they make more movies like this? This is great. There's swords, there's monsters, there's lots of funny jokes about this, all the weird looking things. You can go to the shops afterwards and buy the toys. This is
Oh,
made
brilliant.
for that age. And you know what? Bring the kids, they love it. And if you were a kid and you loved He Man, do you know what? You're going to love it too. And there's a couple of knowing jokes because some of the names of the characters have not aged well. And there's kind of a running joke of, well, Prince Adam was only 6 and he was trying to remember the name of the guys. So he just described them by what they looked like. And that's the reason. Not that toy men in the 80s maybe were thinking of something else. Maybe we're having... we'll move on. But it's good. You know what? It is what it is. And I think people are going to enjoy it. And if you've a couple of kids who like that sort of swords and sorcery and evil princesses, they're going to enjoy it.
No, I'm completely confused about the next movie. The Digital Circus. What's that about?
So we started getting emails about 2 months ago saying, "Are you getting the Amazing Digital Circus?" I was going, "I've never heard of this." I started Googling it. It is a YouTube series that is incredibly popular, and they're making their final episode. And they decided they were going to put the final episode in cinemas for 1 week before they show the final episode on YouTube. Now, this is one of the biggest shows in the world. I, of course, because I'm older than Methuselah, hadn't heard of it, but that's not the point. And they put out a message to their fans saying, write to your local cinema and get it in. It's one of the best marketing campaigns because it cost them nothing. It cost them nothing. And almost every cinema is trying to get it in because suddenly they had all these young people walking about. We've sold loads of tickets. It's only there for 3 or 4 nights. I presume everyone who goes has watched the TV series. So it'd be like in our day, so when I was a kid, like if they put the final episode of Doctor Who or something like that.
Right, yeah.
In the cinema.
Great
and
idea.
you could see it a week early. I would have gone, that Blake 7, all of those shows I would have gone to see. And it's a great idea and more power to them. I probably won't watch it because I won't understand it. That's not the point. Fair play to them.
Okay, all right. That's the Digital Circus. Right. Now, this needs no introduction. Riverdance.
Ladies and gentlemen, Riverdance. Yeah, so it's 25 years since Riverdance. And so they've released, it's toured all over the world in various versions. They've filmed a really good version. It's only in the cinema for 1 day only. But there's an awful lot of people who would love to see it who never got the chance to go to the theatre. So that's what it is. 1 day on Sunday. It'll be good fun.
Okay. Riverdance, you know what you're going to get. Now.
Yeah.
I'm really looking forward to this. I know it's not in the cinema till next week, is it?
Till Wednesday. It's start playing on Wednesday.
It's not playing till Wednesday. It's
so
Disclosure Day. The aliens are real, folks. They are real. I told you all the time. Deep State was keeping it from us. It is true. I'm telling you, there are aliens. Collie told me there are aliens. Anyway, Spielberg is back. This is going to be a biggie.
I think so. Like, we were talking about all this brilliant stuff for teenagers, right? That isn't for us, Seamie. This is for us. An original Spielberg, not a sequel, a brand new story, brilliant actors. This looks the part. Are we going to play a little bit?
We are.
I can see them.
I am much more inclined now than I was when I made Close Encounters to really believe that we're not the only intelligent civilization in the universe.
It's got X-Files written all over it, isn't it? It's
and that's what it is. It seems to be like a little bit of all Spielberg's movies, like Close Encounters and E.T., and then some of the later, like sort of Munich and Paranoid stuff. I love a trailer that gets you the vibe of a movie without really telling you what it's about. We know it's something about aliens, and the disclosure is they're going to tell the world on the same day that aliens are real. But we don't know what the aliens are. We don't know if they're good aliens or bad aliens. And like the actors in Emily Blunt, Josh O'Connor, like it's really good actors.
Like, come on.
Yeah. Like, and you just go, all right, I am in. So the trailer was sent to us about 2 months ago. It was just called Untitled Spielberg. And I went, I'll give it a go. Spielberg's usually good. I'd say 15 seconds in, I went, I cannot wait for this movie.
Can't wait for this. And we're not going to talk much more about it because we will talk more about it next week.
This is going to be the big review next week.
Big review. Now, missed it Monday. I missed this because I was away on holidays, but Trad, this looks fantastic.
It is one of the best movies. We raved about it at the time. It is a story of this young girl. She's a brilliant musician. Her mum is a bit stage pushy, and she runs away with these other musicians and travels all around. There's 2 stars are from Donegal, and they're absolutely brilliant, incredibly talented musicians, and also great actors. This is full of joy for anyone who likes music or just good movies. I'm sorry, loads of people went to see it, not enough. This is going to be a staple on Irish TV. Schools are going to be on seeing this for years. It is absolutely brilliant. More power to it.
Oh, great. That is trad, and that is Misted Monday for a fiver, isn't it? On
Yeah,
the Monday.
550.
Yeah,
Can't go wrong.
That's Collie and Movies this week. What a choice. Till next Thursday, enjoy the movies.
Bye.